Before we wrap up the show, we've got a little bowl here which has some questions from our audience, which is Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter. Since we're running very short on time, how about we get you two to pick one question each, and then we can just answer it together. So how about Heidi, you can pick one.
And whilst you just mentioned all the social media, Women with Endometriosis Charity, they've got a Facebook page.
It's a lovely Facebook page, by the way, guys.
Instagram. And you can also find both of us on Facebook and Instagram, and we are there for you around the clock. I've even attended hospital appointments.
Yes,
so
me too,
with ladies. So
Right. Heidi, do you want to go first?
Yeah, so the question I've got is, does endometriosis affect your sex life and sex drive, and how do you deal with it? Yes, it can do. For some, I mean, it varies for women from woman to woman. So there might be some ladies who don't have any problems with their sex life, and then some people who have it can cause very painful sex, apparently. I haven't had that, but I did have painful orgasms, but only later on when I got to stage 4, because of the frozen pelvis, it kind of pulls on the muscles. There are ways of dealing with it. So there are, the doctors can put you on something called Prostap or Zoladex, but it's a very short period, 6 months to 9 months, drug which puts you into chemical menopause. So it stops the hormones, and it's supposed to help relieve pain. It doesn't necessarily work for everyone. There's something called the Mirena coil, but I know some ladies have had trouble with that. So there are things that you can do, but and also just speaking to your partner, you know, and educating them about what the disease is, and just asking them to perhaps find alternative ways, or be a bit more gentle, or
I mean, it's having that open dialogue, isn't it? Like, I can't comment on that question particularly, but this is going by conversations that I've had with other women. And again, I'm going to come back to, if you can go on the Women with Endometriosis Facebook page, and once you're on the page and you're being accepted, which I'm an admin for, so I'm quite cool when it comes to approving requests.
I'm also part of that.
And then you just type in the word sex or intercourse or painful sex, and there's lots of chats that have already happened. You might be too shy to want to ask the question, but you'll find, like, historically, there's been lots of questions on it. You can read those in the comments and get an idea and advice for what's worked with certain women, what hasn't worked, and maybe even contribute to the conversation, so that it's there for that support as well if they want it.